was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? And Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah, you got me fucked up. Yeah, hold on.
What's up?
Let me gather myself, man.
These is chocolate brothers from another mother. Hey, yo, this brother that gave me so much love in every record.
Man, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? And
I appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you.
We done had lunch.
Yeah.
And then we spent New Year's together.
That was dinner for lunch.
Hey, yo, check this out. This is your night, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
You the hottest nigga game. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you.
And we gonna go and
let's do it.
Down and we're gonna have a good time.
It's easy.
Everybody give him a round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. That's right, for Kurt. Guy right here.
Good to see you, baby. You look good with that all black and them diamonds on you.
Yeah. I told you what it was.
Good.
Yeah, I told you.
You done met Arnold before?
Who in fact told that he likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact bisexual. From people who used to work in his company.
Everyone and their mama thought Busta Rhymes and DaBaby was in the studio cooking hits, but turns out they was in Diddy's crib getting cooked themselves. Yeah, Busta and DaBaby been in the game a long time, but what they were doing at Diddy's party ain't no collab but pipe for pay type beat, allegedly. And now, according to Talk on the Street, some of them party footage is resurfacing. Starting with DaBaby, if you've been keeping up with the industry talk, you'd know the rumors about him being DL ain't new. It's been bubbling for years, right from the start of his career. And now, with some resurfacing evidence tying rappers who rolled hard with Diddy to allegedly being his boys, folks are connecting the dots real quick. Word going around is DaBaby might have done more than just raps for industry favors. Y'all remember when DaBaby kinda ratted on himself? Dude was bragging about being at some real exclusive Diddy party with Beyonce and Jay-Z early in 2020, talking about how Diddy had taken a very big interest in him. If only he knew what kind of interest Diddy was showing him.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? And Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean? Like,
word on the street is, after that, he got another special invite to a private Diddy party and then became a regular face there. And now folks are saying that's part of the reason why he was acting out during that period. If you've been following his career or whatever's left of it, you know dude been crashing out for a while now. Remember that Tampa Bay concert? DaBaby straight up punched a female fan on his way to the stage because she allegedly pointed a bright light from her phone into his eyes. Crowd booed him right off the stage and he dipped without performing a single song. Later, he came back with an apology, but then he made it worse, saying he would have reacted the same way if it was a male fan. Bro could have just left it at sorry, but nah, he had to throw that in, which got folks suspicious.
I do sincerely apologize, I do. I'm very sorry that there was a female on the other end of that flashlight on that phone. But keep in mind, I couldn't see you because you got the flash this close to me, which is okay, it's no problem. A lot of people did. They didn't put it as close as you put it, but a lot of people had flash on me, and that's okay, that's what I signed up for. That's the risk I take when coming to, put on the show for my fans. It's dangerous, I'm blindsided, cool. I'm with that. But out of all them fans, how many people knew how to zoom in? Just zoom in instead of popping me in my motherfucking eye with the phone. So I do apologize. There was a female on the other end, but man, I think by this time, it's a well-known fact that male or female, I would have responded the same exact way. You know what I mean? Of course, I asked.
People weren't buying it, calling it straight up damage control, because this wasn't even his first time wilding out like that. Before that, his security knocked out another female fan cold on the floor for getting too close to DaBaby's face. And back then, neither he nor his team even apologized. Folks started pointing out a pattern, same DL energy, loud and aggressive with women, but real quiet when men step up. Same vibes Nicki Minaj hinted at with Meek Mill. Remember her wild tweet back in 2020? She wrote, "You beat your own sister and taped it, spit on her and taped it, me in front of your mother and sent her to the hospital. And Drake's D made you feel tough again. Move on." And if you've been watching Diddy's scandals and lawsuits stack up since last year, you know one name that kept popping up was Meek Mill. Word is, he's been Diddy's favorite boy toy. Now, folks are saying he's been moving with the same DL energy as DaBaby. Things got even messier when old footage popped back up, DaBaby meeting Diddy outside a club on New Year's Day. Diddy called him chocolate and DaBaby called him baby.
Oh, yeah, you got me fucked up. Yeah, hold on.
What's up?
Let me gather myself, man.
These is chocolate brothers from
Hey,
another mother.
Man, you know how to
Hey yo,
fucking
hey
get
yo,
down,
this
man.
brother that gave me so much love in every record.
Man, I appreciate
You know
it.
what I'm saying? And I
Appreciate
fuck
you, baby.
with him.
Appreciate
we
you,
done
man.
had lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we spending New
That was
Year's
dinner.
together.
That was dinner for lunch.
Hey
That's
yo,
your
yo,
spot.
check this out. This is your night, yo.
Yeah, for sure.
You the hottest nigga game.
Appreciate
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
And we gonna go and
Let's
and
do it.
down and we gonna have a good time.
It's easy.
Everybody give him a round of applause. Round of applause. Round of applause. That's right for Kurt. Guy right here.
Good to see you, baby. You look good with that all black and them diamonds on you.
Yeah, yeah. I told you what it was.
Good.
Yeah, I told you
You
what
done
it
met
was.
Arnold before?
Folks saying it's giving real DL vibes. And let's keep it real, what grown man just casually calls his homeboy chocolate? One user wrote, "Don't call no other man something edible like chocolate." Another hit hard, saying, "Diddy running through these rappers' cheeks." Then there's his collaboration with Tory Lanez, right after Tory got charged with a felony Megan Thee Stallion. Crazy part is, DaBaby and Megan had that hit collab, Cry Baby, just a year before. Then he turns around and disses her in his 2023 track Boogeyman, bragging about hooking up with her and clowning her for the Tory incident. And who can forget that wild Rolling Loud performance where DaBaby dropped those homophobic comments on stage? People were quick to call it out as inner homophobia.
Put a hand in the air with a cell phone and a light on if you special too. Do that.
After that, brands and labels started dropping him left and right. His career almost flatlined. The only people who kept him around were Kanye West and 50 Cent, who let him perform at their shows.
When I got canceled, I had just met 50 a week before. He was supposed to say, "Get me the f away from that." He ain't do that. Look, when you're down, you find a goddamn brother. And when you're up, you find a fake friend.
And folks can't forget how he treated his own baby mama back in 2021 on a live stream. Dude called her a side piece and kicked her out of his own crib with their 3-month-old baby over some petty misunderstanding. People dragged him for that, calling it harsh and uncalled for, especially for the mother of his child.
Is my side.
It's your what?
My
It's
side.
your
Shawty is a certified.
embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side. Just trying to act like she ain't. No, let's take it there.
Talking about side.
Parents know she my side. Everybody knows she's a side. Shawty really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Really
Real life, man.
Because
It
I'm
ain't.
talking for myself.
I'm not going.
Because you're calling
your
me a
thing.
fucking crazy
I'm
ass
not-
woman
I'm not
on the
tripping. Do
internet
your-
trying to make me look bad because your was trying to kick me out to go to a hotel with our 3-month baby. What?
Listen.
What? You
Listen.
just gonna?
I got
How many times
I got the
you
entire
threatened
night.
me to leave?
Shawty, can
Go
I
ahead, go
can I
ahead.
do my live?
No.
Steph,
Go ahead, do your live.
That's why the folks got to come get her out of here, man.
No, I'm leaving. Trust me, I'm leaving.
God,
But I need my
that
stuff
is
from
really
your house
crazy.
so I can leave here forever. and
Why
I'll
do you
never
have
come back to
stuff
Charlotte.
in my house? I've been trying to
What are
get
you
you to
talking
leave my
about? I
house
had
for
a
a
whole
week.
closet
Get
in
this
your
girl.
house. I
I can't turn it off. I gotta clear this up. So listen.
Now Busta Rhymes' name is getting thrown in the mix too. Y'all remember Toni Newman, the transgender advocate who's been in these inner circles? In one old interview, she straight up said people close to her were attending these freak parties. She name dropped both Diddy and Busta as regulars. Said Diddy was bi, living loud in private and quiet in public. And Busta, same deal.
Whoever in fact told that he likes women, so he would in fact have to be bisexual. I've heard Sean Combs is in fact from people who used to work in his company. So I'm assuming, I'm not Sean Combs. I've not spoke to Sean Combs. But based on those sources, I've heard he's in fact bisexual.
Then there's Orlando Brown. Yeah, folks clown him, call him crazy, because he's been saying some wild things for years. And when you go back and really listen, some of it's hitting different now. Dude said Busta used to smash him. Not just a one-off, a whole relationship, allegedly.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too.
Back then, everyone brushed it off as another cracked out meltdown. But now, it's starting to sound like he was screaming out the truth, especially with Big Homie, one of Diddy's ex-bodyguards, spilling the same kind of stories. Big Homie said those parties were insane, twisted.
You know, nah, bro, it's I walked in on a guy in like a mascot outfit with another person in a mascot like outfit, like dry humping in the floor.
That's a funny shit to walk into.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like, what the fuck you got going on?
Said he had to leave and sit in his car just to get away from it, because even he was getting hit on heavy by random dudes.
How do you handle being hit on?
Yeah, so that's another reason why I go to the car, because you can't be that guy at the gay party getting mad at the gay dudes hitting on you.
Right.
You at they function. So now you gonna be homophobic in here?
What?
You the jerk right now. You the clown. You at they getting mad. They try to see what's to you.
Now, folks really trying to figure out what the hell really went down at these so-called Diddy freak-off parties. Cause this ain't no regular Hollywood after party with champagne and small talk. This is deep, twisted, fully orchestrated chaos with big industry names pulling the puppet strings from the top. And it all circles back to the shade 50 Cent been throwing for years. If you thought those slick, fruity jokes he dropped about Diddy were just for laughs or clout, nah, dude been clowning in public but talking in code the whole time.
He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said something fabulous and he goes, yo, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff that when people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable.
That's why I don't be going to the puffy parties. Nigga hug you from the front and the back at the same time.
Now it's looking like those punchlines weren't just jokes, they were sneak drops of real receipts. And here's the kicker, these weren't no random backroom kickbacks. Tony straight up said they were calculated, locked in events with NDAs on the table before you even touched the drink. And people asking the obvious, why the hell does a grown man need you to sign paperwork before a party? That ain't no protect my privacy move. That's erase the crime scene before it happens energy, allegedly. Then you got all this old Busta Rhymes footage making the rounds again, and it's got folks side-eyeing heavy, like that weird clip of Busta hugging Diddy from behind. Exactly the type of thing 50 said Diddy's into. And don't even get me started on that video of Busta sniffing Jeremy like some weirdo. Dude's face said, get me out of here. Folks couldn't make this stuff up as it was all screaming sus.
Watching the rest of 50 show. Okay. Where the you going?
I'm fly there. You see me?
Nigga, you going to walk to the money with this fly. Let's go.
Now the internet's pulling receipts on Busta's history of homophobic blow-ups, dropping slurs, storming out of interviews whenever someone brought up the gay rumors. Folks saying it's textbook DL defense. Go extra hard with the hate so nobody starts digging into your own dirt. And now the story is all lining up. Same names, same scenes, same wild behind closed doors behavior that nobody in the public sees. The whispers about Busta and DaBaby at Diddy's freak party already turning into full-blown talk with a tape allegedly floating around. Folks saying this might not just be another rumor wave, especially since the rumors of tapes in Hollywood getting louder.
You're saying that there's tapes and they're being shopped?
Yes, there have been people already shopping.
We've heard about the tapes, but
yes.
The shopping thing is
yes, there already have been tapes leaking around Hollywood, being shopped around to individuals in Hollywood, but one particular person contacted me.
One user wrote, "The way Busta hugged Diddy, he's the one doing the bending." Another wrote, "I honestly believe all these rappers are gay, and I do mean all of them." So now, the hard-hitting question is, are we just talking wild gossip, or are these rappers in the industry really living a whole different life off camera? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the convo going. Oh, and don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more stories straight from the hood.